Everyone, or good evening, depending on where you're catching us from. Rev Jane here again with the answer. Somebody was asking me today through the questions through WhatsApp, how would I know that I am called? What should I expect from the call of God? Listen very well. I have written them so that I may not forget. If you want to know that God has called you to serve Him as an apostle or prophet or evangelist or a pastor or a teacher or helps. Helps also is a calling on itself, like to be Aaron, the assistant of Moses, or to be helps the greeters in church or administrators, according to 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 26 to 28. To know your actual office, this is what you experience normally. Because I remember when God called me, the first thing He did, He removed the monies. As much as I was tithing, there was no much money. There was no peace. I lacked peace. Number 3, there was an inner cry and frustrations. Number 4, relocation. I was relocated from where people were to isolated in an isolated place, like that place, the place God gave us a home. Oh, it was very isolated, like where there was no electricity, no water, but it rained and God gave us water. Neighbors were very far, so that it is very quiet. I'll tell you why, so that you can also hear the voice of God, you can understand the Bible. Another thing that happens to you when you are called by God, you normally have a thirst and a hunger for the word of God. Yes, you want more. You want more. Even when you go to church and a pastor is preaching, you want more, and it has to be like only 30 minutes because that is the way it should be for the other people. But for you and for me, that time I used to be very hungry, hunger and thirst for the word of God. Number 6, people will isolate you, people reject you. Don't think that you have done anything wrong. It's just the way God wires it so that you can only hear from Him. You remember Moses, he was taken to the wilderness. Only the sheep. And how would he have heard that God was calling him? Humility. God must humble you. Yes, so God will be preparing people to give you food. Like now, Moses was being fed by Jethro, his father-in-law. Can you imagine being employed by your father-in-law and you're the one going to take care of the sheep? You really have to humble yourself. Yes, I remember.